Okay, I know you're already bored just by looking at this problem, but I promise you, like, stick with me here. I'll make this, like, as fast and easy as possible. If you're taking calculus, you probably need to do integration, specifically U substitution. So here's a really quick tutorial on how to do that. So essentially with U sub, what you're doing is you're changing your integral by changing the variables. So essentially, long story short, if an integral looks really ugly, you can just be like, I don't like how that looks, and change it. So your u will typically be your inner function of your composite function. So I'll just go right into it. So in this problem, my u is going to be the x cubed plus 5. And you'll see. If you don't get it right now, you'll see later. So my u is the x cubed plus 5, and then I need to take my derivative of the u. So du is going to equal 3x squared. And always remember that dx because you are taking the derivative in terms of x. So now that I have my u and my du, what I want to do is I want to substitute all of this back into my equation. So my u is going to be x cubed plus 5. So notice how I just substituted this whole x cubed plus 5 as just my u, and then my du is my 3x squared dx. And you can see that I can just write du right here. So all I'm left with is a square root u du. And then if you're wondering like what to do with the bounds, so typically here what you would do is you would plug in, if you want to keep it in u sub, you have to plug in your bounds into the u. So you would do 1 cubed plus 5, and that'll be 6. So this will be 6. And then negative 1 cubed plus 5 will be 4, so this will be 4. But let me show you how I like to do it. So first, what I like to do is I like to solve my integral. So the integral of square root u, I just changed it to u to the 1/2 power, and I got 2/3 u to the 3/2 power. And then from here, what I want to do, if I want to keep my original bounds, I'm just going to plug in my x back. So since I changed my u back into x terms, I can keep my original x bounds. So from here, you can just solve. So hopefully this made sense, and if it didn't, just ask me in the comments. And hopefully testing goes well this week, you guys, and yep.